Hi Aries, and welcome to your October 2017 Tarot Love Forecast. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 5 tarot cards for the romance reading, and then I'm going to split this video up into 3 categories. The first reading will be for couples. The second will be for singles, and then lastly, the third reading will be, I'm just calling it on my mind, somebody that's on your mind, or they could have just popped up on your mind and there's all kinds of things showing up in your reality as synchronicity around them, or it's just somebody you're thinking about, okay? So I'm going to draw 5 cards. So you can watch this to see what the cards are, or you can go ahead and click on the timestamp to whichever category you fall into romantically, okay? So I'm going to give the deck one last shuffle. Alright, Aries, let's see what we have on the menu for romance. Alright, we have the reversed Knight of Swords, the upright Knight of Cups, the King of Swords upright, the Star, and the Magician upright. Oh, very nice, Aries. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to start with couples, as I said. So for Aries couples, I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card for you guys to get the overall energy for you for the month of October 2017. Oh, okay. Oh. And we have Honeymoon. So what it looks like to me, if you are in a relationship, the end of September or the beginning of October may start out with some arguing, some disagreeing, maybe some really petty things being said, maybe, some petty crappy things were done. It's just, this is more of like a malice energy. But with the rest of the lineup of the cards, it's not intense or bad or anything like that. It's like you guys aren't just getting along. It might be something where you're like, you know what, I love you, but God, you're just on my nerves today. I want you out of my face. It could be something as simple as that. So for you guys, it looks like if you ended September on a bad note with your partner, or you're coming into October and you guys just aren't getting along, it definitely looks like that's going to change. And here's the truth. Here's where you guys make up. So here we're fighting, and this, I don't see like a breakup here. So if you and your partner broke up, I'm not reading for you at this point. This is for a couple who is just having quarrels, not getting along. But here is the makeup, okay? Here's the I'm sorry, the truth, everything, the energy changes and softens. And then with the King of Swords here, honestly, you could be dealing with an air sign. I don't like to label other signs in a general reading, just because obviously if only 20 people are watching this, every one of you is going to be dating a different sign. So with the swords here, and then the Star card, it's very strong Aquarian energy. So if you're an Aries dating an Aquarius, this should especially be resonating with you, okay? But again, it could be any sign. That's coming through really strong. And whatever this issue is, I feel, because he's sitting here upright in the middle, it's like whatever this is, whatever causes this conflict, is something that's been like ongoing, okay? And I feel like it's more on your partner's behalf, okay? Because I'm not seeing any fire energy whatsoever in this reading at all. It's all swords, water, or major arcana. So whatever this conflict is, I feel like it's either more on behalf of your partner creating the conflict, or it's something where, yeah, no, I really feel like it's your partner, whether your partner's being reserved or distant or cold or being petty, childish, just whatever. I feel like the conflict comes in more on your partner's side. However, since they're coming through as this king upright, I believe they're going to come into a different perspective about the relationship this month, okay? Because they're looking for long-term healing. They want to manifest long-term healing and happiness and, you know, emotional fulfillment. That's what your partner is thinking about. They really want to overcome whatever this is. And here it is, this honeymoon card. You know, like I said, this could be the energy that they're trying to manifest for the relationship, that they want to bring forth into the relationship instead of doing whatever causes this. Also, it could definitely be that your partner may be planning a surprise trip for you, okay? If you guys are engaged and you're planning a wedding, perhaps this quarreling has everything to do with where you spend your honeymoon, or how much money it will cost, and maybe you really want to go somewhere, or your partner really wants to go somewhere, but you guys don't have the proper resources to go on the honeymoon of your dreams. But here I see either, you know, I'm really feeling like this is your partner's energy, but, you know, either your partner or you are really going to work on manifesting that to make that dream honeymoon come true. Okay, for some of you, like I said, this might be a surprise trip that you don't know about. Nonetheless, in the couples department, if you, like I said, if you guys were having disagreements or not just getting along at the end of September or coming right into October, it's going to get better. And your partner really looks like they're going to be more on board in participating in the relationship, or offering more, being more logical about things. And look, just as I'm saying that, this falls out, Ascension. So that's just a reiteration of what I'm saying right now. So I'm going to pull a card for your energy and their energy, just to get a little more information. Wow. Okay, so you're showing as abundance. And they're showing as the Six of Crystals. Oh my goodness, Aries. So like I just said, your partner, and since this is general, it could be 1,000 different things. Whatever it is that is your guys' focus at this time in your relationship personally, your partner is really trying to work on that and give to you the abundance that you desire, whether that's love, that's more material, that's a vacation somewhere, that's a honeymoon somewhere. Hell, maybe you're even getting engaged. I don't really see that here. Like this feels like I don't really feel like it's an engagement, but your partner is giving a gift to you of some kind, and you are feeling very fulfilled and abundant, either emotionally, mentally, or physically, just depending on your situation. So whatever you guys were going through, you know, let it go. It's going to get better, and it really looks like whatever this could represent for you, whatever this honeymoon card is, I see it happening. I see it manifesting here, especially with right next to the star card. It's this is all about manifesting something, and it might take a little longer than you wanted it to. Okay, but this, with both of these upright, and then this is what's showing as your energy and your partner's energy, you guys are going to manifest whatever it is that you've been trying to achieve. And maybe it's just buying a home, or based on the lineup of these cards, I just feel it's more like your partner finally coming into a different frame of mind and becoming softer and participating and, you know, giving back equally if that had been an issue in the past. Okay, so for Aries couples, it looks really good. It really does. Now for you, if you are an Aries female, just because this card would be the Empress in the standard tarot deck, and then we do have this Knight of Cups, and then the Star and Magician, and we see this knight transitioning into a king, a reverse knight transitioning into a king. You may be getting pregnant this month, or you may be finding out that you're pregnant this month. Okay, and that might be what puts your partner into this space right here. Okay, where we go from being immature and petty and mean and saying stupid things to a full-grown man who is grounded in himself, who seeks truth and justice and balance. So, and then here we have the scales representing your partner once again, and this is all about giving and receiving. All right, so for some, definitely finding out that you are pregnant and that giving that information to your partner, you know, it's a wish come true. So really, that looks so good for couples. I don't really have anything negative to say whatsoever. The only thing that was yucky started at the end of September or coming in, but it's like in October, it all just, the energy completely changes, and your partner really looks like they come into a different mindset. So I hope that that helped and offered you some guidance for October, okay? Now I'm going to move on to the singles, and what I mean by singles is you are not verbally committed to any one person. You could be dating one person or several, or seeing them, or maybe nobody at all. All right. So I'm pulling a Romance Angel card to get an overall energy for you guys for the month. You guys have chemistry. Nice. So this is honestly a really nice lineup of cards, and if you are single, right away, this person right here, this Knight of Swords, I'm gonna say with these swords and this is the Aquarius card. The Aquarian energy is very strong in this reading, along with other air sign. I don't like to label air like any specific zodiac sign, but just because I see that if you're dealing with an Aquarius, this could be very strong for you, this message. So this could be the same person, all right? For some of you, this is general, and for others of you, this could be, you know, a couple of different people. Now, what I feel is some of you are dealing with somebody who's just an asshole, a jerk, maybe even kind of like a stalker energy, all right? But then you have this other person who is much more mature and grounded and has something to offer you, even though they may not be as emotional as you, okay? But we have this Knight of Cups sitting here, and this can be you are offering your cup to this person, okay? Or they're coming in to offer their cup to you. And then we have the Star card and the Magician that follow this, plus chemistry. So whoever you're dealing with, and I'm not talking about somebody who's always blowing you off or who doesn't respond to your texts, things like that. That's not who's coming through in this reading, okay? All of these are upright. This is somebody who has shown interest in you. They may not be wearing their heart on their sleeve coming through as the King of Swords. But with this Knight of Cups here, and then followed by the Star, they definitely have emotion for you. And there's a longing and a desire to manifest a relationship with you, okay? There's a lot of chemistry. There's a lot of passion. So if this sounds like somebody you know, and it's somebody that you've just kind of started seeing or you just meet in October, I see that manifesting into a relationship. I really do, based on these cards. Now, others of you, you could be coming into the month of October, like I said, dealing with some heavier energy with somebody who is quite immature and just causing you a lot of issue and grief. And maybe, they were kind of playing games, and all of a sudden in October, instead of presenting this kind of energy to you, now they're coming to you with an offering of love. And maybe it's because you cut them off and you were like, I'm done with your shit, no more. It's hard to say, but either somebody that was stupid, acting stupid, is now coming with a real offer for you this month, or you're meeting somebody that you're gonna have a relationship with. And I know this is general, so that won't resonate with everybody. I wish it would, if you're really searching for a relationship. If you are just trying to play the field and you don't really want to commit to any person specifically, you need to be really careful of this energy when you encounter it. When you do encounter somebody who is genuinely interested and really trying to manifest something with you, because by the looks of these cards, it's genuine, and if you play games with them, you're really going to end up breaking their heart. And at the end of the day, that's only going to bring you bad karma, because what they're offering you is really honest, true, and pure, okay? It's not a bunch of freaking cups cards up there. It's not all fantasy. There's no wands. It's not just about passion, even though chemistry came out, okay? This is like the real deal. This is, I want to be with you. I want to create with you. It's not, I just want to have sex with you, or I'm all up in the clouds emotionally about you. If anything, this guy is the opposite of that. He's saying, I've thought about it. I know what I want. I want to manifest it with you. Here is my cup, okay? So I'm going to pull a card to look at your energy and their energy specifically. Wow, so you're showing up as the Five of Flames, so you're showing up as having some internal conflicts. Wow. And they're showing up as the Eight of Flames. So what I'm thinking about this situation is, this person is all about you. You have somebody who is all about you, all right? Like 100%. And I think you would kind of already know this, just experiencing this person. This is like no news flash. But they want to give you everything, and they might overwhelm you in a sense with how much attention they give you, how many messages are coming in. And you, on the other hand, you have conflict within, and it's interesting that the sun is here, because And the sun is also here, and you see how these are encircling that sun. So this person is like, you to them, you are the sun here, and they're like, no, I hone in on you, I want you. However, you are looking up at a sun and you're like, is this person what I want? You know, there's other options on the table for me, whereas you're all they see, all they want. Okay? And again, you don't want to play games with whoever this person is that's really offering you genuine connection and romance and stability, because they think the world of you. And you know, maybe you don't want to hurt them if you're really not into them. You don't want to hurt them and be like, well, you know, I'm really not into you. I like hanging out with you and I like maybe having sex with you, but I really don't want to date you, you know, exclusively. Well, you need to let them know how you truly feel. It's only fair. I do see the chemistry card here, so, and now, you know, like I said, there was no wands, but now this is all wands, so there clearly is a lot of passion and chemistry between you guys, and passion, connection. Don't play games. Don't play games. You could really have something good with this person, and you know, maybe this is you where you've been playing games and you realize because they give you this genuine offer, you turn into this king and you're like, wow, you know, I'm gonna give you a real chance. So that's what's on the table for you guys, and that's really lovely. So don't play games, okay? Don't play games. Let that person go if you can't give them exactly what they're trying to give you, all right? So it looks great, Aries singles. Definitely some offers coming in. For some of you, you're dealing with a couple different people. Whoever it seems the most stable, the most logical, the most truthful, the most fair is the one that's going to offer you the greatest relationship if you have multiple options on the table. For some of you, you have 1, 2, 3. This one right here, that's the one you want. Okay? And I've already explained the character of this person and what they're trying to offer you and give you. So it's up to you. So have a great month. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to Aries, who are just thinking about somebody, and chances are you're not really talking to this person, okay? That would fall more into the singles section where you're actually interacting with this person. This is just, you know, somebody you're thinking about, or somebody who just, maybe you just started thinking about, or somebody you can't stop thinking about. But I'm going to pull a card for the overall energy for you guys. Okay, so you guys have You Deserve Love, and since these cards are the same for couples, singles, and now just on my mind, I pull a different romance card and then a different card for your guys' individual energies. And this card here kind of dictates what these cards are saying, okay? And what I get for you guys with this lineup of cards, with this coming out, and this, look at her, she's shooting this night right here. You deserve love. So right away, I'm sorry to say, whoever you're thinking about is not the one for you, is not somebody you should be wasting your time on, because they're not real, they're not genuine, they're not honest, they play games, like you can't trust them, they only hurt you. And she's saying it's time for you to shoot this guy literally in the ass, okay? Because you deserve love. And what follows now is this Knight of Cups next to this King of Swords. And then we have the Star and the Magician. And what I'm getting is whoever you are supposed to be with is not the person that you're thinking about or hoping about, okay? There is something much better for you. And I know that when you're really emotionally connected to somebody, and you think they're the one for you, and you're really hoping for reconciliation, you don't think anybody else will do. You don't want anybody else. Well, I'm here to tell you there's something way fucking better than this right here. Like, I don't even know why you're hung up on this when I see what is ahead. Like, some of you have already met this individual, but you're still hung up on this past person and you're thinking about him. And you know what? You need to let that shit go. It is not gonna, it's not coming back. It's not gonna work out. And if it does come back, it's the same exact shit. It's not gonna change. You deserve love. You are lovable. And there's somebody else that is about to offer you something else, or has offered you something else, and you need to take it. I mean, with the Star and the Magician there, you know, somebody wants to give you the world, and it's not this person you're thinking about. It's just, it's not. If this card would have been reconciliation, I would have said, okay, so this shithead, this person you're thinking about was a total shithead in the past, but something in the month of October is going to cause them to come into a new perspective and offer you something new, okay? But that's not the card that came out. It's you deserve love, and that tells me this person, whoever you're focused on, isn't worth your time. There's somebody else for you that's just up ahead. Like I said, you may already have met this person, but you're kind of hanging on to the past. So I'm going to pull a card for your energy and their energy just to get more information. Aw, Aries. You guys are showing up as the Three of Orbs. Oh. And they are showing up as the Ten of Crystal. Okay, so like I said, I see that they really broke your heart, okay? This fucking asshole or bitch, whoever it is, they broke your heart. They hurt you. They don't give you love. They don't, you know, they're not there for you. And I get this sense, like, they say really mean things to you, and the universe is saying you're lovable. What they say, no, you need to let that shit go, because this Ten of Crystal representing them, it's all about them, okay? They might have a lot of material abundance as well, but it's all about them, and that's all that matters to them, what they can physically obtain. So that could mean, you know, they just like to have sex with you, or maybe you had a lot of financial resources or material abundance, and they stole from you, or they used you for that. Okay, all I can tell you is that you're showing as heartbroken, and like, look at the look on this woman's face, you know, and she's looking at this right here, this heartbreak. Look at her. She is not sorry. She is weary. She's not sorry. So whoever it is that's on your mind, let it go. Let that person go. There's somebody way better for you. And I hate to like give such a crappy message, but you know, what's the point of the tarot in the first place? It gives us guidance. It gives us answers to the unseen. And if somebody's on your mind and you've been wondering and you've been asking the universe and you were led to this reading, here's your answer, even if you don't like it. Sometimes you got to hear things you don't want to hear for the benefit of yourself, because you're lovable and you deserve a hell of a lot better than this shit right here. Way better. And I see that up ahead if you're willing to let this shithead go. That's all I could say. They're just, I don't know. I don't like whoever you're thinking about. They're not very nice, in my opinion. So anyways, Aries, that's what I have for you. You probably want to punch me in my face, but I'm very sorry. Try to have a great month as much as you can, and let this beautiful new energy in, okay? Take care.